Now, let's talk about the other big reveal this week. Man of Tomorrow. Yeah, it was confirmed, and then we got the first details. So James Gunn is still being very vague, but he was part of an interview, and he said, so while Superman and Lex are not friends, they do need to see eye to eye and come together to face a much, much, much bigger threat than they could each tackle alone. Brainiac.
It's something like that, right? It's gotta be.
Brainiac
what's the dude who has the battle planet again?
I want to say Mongol, but
it is Mongol.
Yeah.
It could be a Mongol situation because I don't believe they will make Brainiac in the second. I feel like Brainiac will be like that. I think it will be the Super Family movie. I feel like that's the one that makes more sense.
Well, there was that thing with Brainiac, wasn't there? Because wasn't he in the prequel, the canon prequel comic?
Yeah, but they decanonized
it. So
they decanonized
and then this comes out. Maybe it's to set up if Man of Tomorrow isn't actually a Superman sequel because we got to be obtuse and obnoxious with titles and sequels these days. What if this is a setup for that Super Family movie where that is going to be Brainiac?
True.
I feel like if it has any Superman stuff, will all just always be a continuation of that Super Family.
Now, also, you guys realize James Gunn first outing ragtag group of characters that come together to work together to fight a greater cause. Second film, potentially a giant human planet or sentient planet. I'm starting to see a pattern with James Gunn here.
Hey, look, as long as it's written good, I don't care.
Yeah.
The third one's going to be Zod with his own planet.
Yeah. Zod collecting specimens from Earth. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll have like Kandor in this movie, right? Or they'll save it.
Or Supergirl, maybe.
Or the Super Family, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm liking everything we're finding out about Man of Tomorrow is great. Like, starting production, James Gunn confirmed they start shooting in April. Like, that's wild to me, and that's showing me that, remember back in the day when Marvel Studios was just on a roll, they're like, hey, every spring we're shooting 2 projects. Every fall we're shooting a project. You're like, it was just a perpetual roll that they were on. It feels like DC Studios is right there right now because they'll be shooting Batman Part 2 and this at the same time. And Superman comes out like 4 months before Batman, which is awesome. Like 2027 for them looks incredible. Not to mention like Marvel the year before that, and that year also looks incredible. Like we're getting back to that peak 2015 to 2018 where there's just content coming at us, and it's looking good. Man of Tomorrow specifically to me though hypes me because I really love Superman, and I want to see how fast James Gunn can turn this around, and can the quality be as high? Like I think he can. Like,
I think he can do it. I think it's going to be, again, very much a James Gunn movie.
Yeah,
which I think is the one problem they're facing right now. Is if everything's going to feel like a Gunn movie, it's going to get old real quick.
That's So I know, Mitch. I know you're not watching Peacemaker, obviously.
No, I love Peacemaker.
Is anybody else watching Peacemaker here?
You mean Peacemaker? Yeah.
Okay, so when you say it's a James Gunn thing, like last time we were watching the new episode, and after it was done, Shay and I, my wife, we talk about what happened, and she goes, "This is the first time that I've noticed that James Gunn, even if he's not directing it, he wrote it. It is so James Gunn that I'm taken out of it." I was like, I know what you're saying. Like, it's this way that he writes his scripts. There's a pattern, like almost like somebody's speech pattern, like it really hit her. She was like, I didn't notice it up until this episode, the way that the characters react and talk to each other. I'm like, it's not bad, but it is a James Gunn thing. And like, there's already an ensemble in Peacemaker and the way that they handle it. And I'm like, it's not bad. I'm loving Peacemaker right now. Like, the last 2 episodes have been incredible, but you can tell, I'm just hoping he slightly evolves his process for Man of Tomorrow. Just, that's my personal hope. again,
I
nothing
don't think
against
he
him,
will
but-
because why would he? There's no reason for him currently to actually change anything.
Yeah, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because especially since a lot of the stuff he has done has all just been successfully reviewed good,
Mhm.
and at least James Gunn has openly came out around Superman. I know it was like a few months ago. He was like, oh, eventually he's not going to be the one making these, like writing these scripts. He wants someone else to like,
Right.
and so he could just focus. He's already just putting the groundwork for all this. So like everybody else could like try to do their own thing. So I think we're only going to see this probably up until the Superman family movie. And I think after that, I think that's it. Then he's probably just going to just focus on being as a leader.
I mean, we'll see. I can't see him stopping anytime soon.
I think he'll just keep directing films that have Superman as the star or co-star, and otherwise he'll just be.
Let's be honest, he's doing Justice League.
100%.
Let's be honest. He's going to do all the Justice League movies.
Yeah, he's not going to stop until he gets his Peacemaker movie.
I mean, he could have done that straight away, and we could have been saved. But
I got to lead into it.
Got to lean into it. Yeah, it's. I don't know. Like everything he's saying sounds good. I'm excited. I want to know. Obviously, they've teased other returning cast members. The Justice Gang is 100% returning. Like everybody he worked with has got to return to fight a greater threat to the entire planet. So there's probably going to be a couple added characters. There's rumors. There's nothing concrete, no details on what they're going to do. Which, again, I'm assuming they'll introduce a couple new characters. I won't be surprised at all. Peacemaker and Green Lantern will appear in this film on an extended level. I'm sure.
Green Lantern, like, definitely Green Lantern.
Yeah, you're gonna need John Stewart.
I think.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen. You know it's gonna.
I mean, he's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah.
Does he put him? Does he give him a role in the Superman movie? I don't know.
He'll be what the heck? AI? What's happening on my end?
No, I'm telling you, like how they're gonna do this, right? Is Rick Flag will come back because it'll be after Creature Commando season 2. He'll be like, hey, I got some assistants to help you guys. Here's a real life version of Frankenstein because we want David Harbour to do his Red Guardian comedy. And here's Peacemaker. Like that's what they're going to do. Like introduce a couple of those characters in live action. It's like just have at these weird.
People are going to watch it going like, who the hell are these lot?
Yep. All 7 people that watch Creature Commandos will be in the know.
You mean me? Oh man,
watching it 6 times does not count as.
I was gonna say the other puppet accounts I had up trying to bump the numbers like the Snyder Cult. They paid off. We got season 2.
Oh damn!
But they won't have my fish girl in it, so I'm gonna protest this movie.
Wow.
Terrible to kill her. Terrible. Spoiler alert for people that won't watch it.
I was gonna say no. I think you're okay on that one. No.
Yeah. Yep. So man, it's been a interesting ride to say the least with the DC universe. What are you hoping you get out of the sequel, really? Like, what's the one thing you want to see?
I want Lex to fake, like, even though this is more of a Lex movie, I want him to fake being like, oh, I'm a superhero, and then at the end of the movie just be like, I'm still evil. I got kryptonite under the earth.
I thought you were gonna go like to force them both to work together. Is that Lex is gonna fake having cancer and blame Superman for it?
Oh, brother,
that sounds like a Gunn thing to do. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, man,
I want 40 cakes. That's what I want.
Man, it's
like either that or something alluding to like how petty he is. Like I think to the point to where I think in one iteration he was so petty that I think he had a biological sister that had cancer, and she was berating him, and then he cured her, and she was all happy, and then he made her get cancer again, and then he said, "Lex giveth, Lex taketh away."
I was gonna say I think they did something with his sister as well over on Supergirl, but I didn't watch that past season 2, so I don't know. So I could be making that up.
So yeah, something like that, just to drive how petty he is.
Yeah,
not just a Superman. Just he's like he does things just because he wants to spite people, saying he can't do it.
So I think we're all agreeing they're going to do something where Lex is like, I'm a good guy. And at the end, he's like, yoink, never mind.
Yeah.
Yep. I help you because I want to survive, not because I care about you. That's going to happen.
I feel like that's a very Lex thing to do, you know?
Uh-huh. Yep.
It's going to be Lex from whatever Earth Peacemaker's currently on.
Earth X probably? Yeah.
Yeah. That they have to fight against. And Lex can't take the fact that there's a Lex that's wanting him out of the picture. That's why he teams up with Superman. And then once he's out of the way, the actual Lex takes over from
Peacemaker is playing. They got the same type of portal and everything that we see in Superman. So maybe he did say Superman leads directly, like it's an actual like lead in. So I could see that honestly, like evil Lex and maybe an evil maybe it's Bizarro. He got teleported to that world and they're both gonna come back and fight the heroes.
Even though I think that's just gonna be Ultraman. I don't think they're gonna do Bizarro quite like that.
Yeah. He's going to be an amalgam because that's what Superman and Lois did. They kind of played around because it's like Bizarro's kind of like simplistic. Not an insult. I love Bizarro, but yeah, reframing how he is, it does make sense. Yeah. So
they could do what Smallville did. Is just it's just evil Clark.
A bunch of crows.
But yeah, I am your Doomsday, and then I am Darkseid, but I am a fog cloud of crows. Oh,
not chill. It was peak. It was peak.
I like Doomsday, but the Crow, Darkseid, no. So yeah, look, we'll come back to this in no time. We're gonna find out more because James Gunn keeps providing more info. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will. And if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching and have a good one.